Hey guys, in my last video I did how to take care of string instruments. I had my viola, for example, and in this video I'm doing woodwind. Here I have my flute and this is my piccolo. I also have a violin as well, and I also, in my last video, I did tuning. Now this is very different because it's a woodwind instrument, and both of these are. Flute and piccolo are the only woodwind instruments that do not use a reed. So clarinets, oboes and saxophones and bassoons, you will use reeds. Reeds have been used more often than non-reed instruments such as flute and piccolo, and they give quite a like a more harsh but rounder sound, I guess. For flute and piccolo, it's a more angelic kind of sound, and as you guys know, piccolo is the highest played pitched instrument in woodwind and probably out of all the other instruments. So if you open the case of a piccolo, this is what you'll see. The main bit of the piccolo at the top, you will see the head of the piccolo here, the mouthpiece, and here I have the grease that cleans this cork. So the grease goes on this wooden bit here, and it makes these two pieces easier to put together. Now that, as I demonstrated just now, you don't want to do that with your instruments. Please do not do that. It can damage the instrument quite a bit. Obviously I managed to catch it before it fell onto the floor, so even that I don't suggest you do that. So I will show you now the difference between putting these two together without this and with this. So as you can see, it does go on, but I have to press really hard, and to pull it out is also quite difficult. So cork grease, as you can see, I put some of this on, like so. I put it all around so that it softens the cork. Put this away in the case. There we go. And now it should go in easier, like so. Now when you're tuning a piccolo, it's much higher, so the embouchure, the shape of your mouth is different, let's say. So you want to go like So saxophones and clarinets, you have a similar shape to your mouth where you play, and oboes, you kind of, I guess you do, and then you blow out to play the instrument. With flutes and piccolos, we have this kind of shape. Obviously, I'm not using both my hands because it's the same thing either way. I still use my pinky and it still makes the same sound, so I can just play my A. You might want to lower your volume thing because piccolos can deafen you if you put the volume next to your ear. Not good. Do not turn the volume up on full volume. Otherwise, you will go deaf. And I'm really sorry for anyone who got scared by that. So, obviously, if you're a flautist, it's more common for you guys to play piccolo as well as the flute. Yeah, let's see what my flute has in store for us. So when you open the case, I have two cases actually. This is the soft case and I have a hard case. So I can put my hard case in my soft case and carry it around using this thing that I put on my back. It's, I guess you could say, it's fun, I guess, having both cases, and it's protected quite a lot. In my soft case, I have two of these, one silver and metal, and one wooden cleaning thing. I will show you what these are for after I show you my flute. So in this case, I have a side pocket here that you can unzip. So I have two cloths that I use, and of course I have grease as well. Now this, I'll show you what this is in a second. Flautists and any instrument, basically, mainly woodwind, I would say woodwind, brass and percussion, you would know what this is. I don't know if you can get stands for string instruments, but if you can, please let me know, because that would be very helpful for me, especially if I play violin and viola for an orchestra, which I will at some point. So yeah, please let me know if there are any things for string instruments. And obviously I have my flute grease as well. This I will show you now. Okay. This you use for the inside of the flute, as I will demonstrate. This is the what I like to call the polish flute, polish cloth. This makes the flute shiny, and all the fingerprints you leave on the flute vanish. So this is very good if you are a brass or woodwind player. You can get this for your instrument, and you can just polish it, and all the grease and all the fingerprints will go away, hopefully. And this, as a normal procedure for wood, wind and brass, this goes into your instrument using the metal one, hence why I said metal. I normally use the metal one because it's just easier. If I can be bothered, I will use this wooden one as well, but I will show you after I play. Again, like I said in my last video with the strings, it's good to clean your instrument before you play and after you play. But in my case, I like to do whatever. So here, as you can tell, my flute. Now I'm going to be careful when showing you guys this, because in the last time I opened my case for my piccolo fell out and I caught it with my hand. So here is the mouthpiece, right here, mouthpiece. So this end bit, the darker grey / silver, that will go into the main bit of the flute, which is this. And as you can see on the end here, that also connects to the tail of the flute, which is this bit. I have a Jupiter flute, if you guys want to know, and I see many people put together their flutes and it's terribly wrong. So I'm going to show you guys how to put together a flute in the proper / professional way. Starting with the head and the body. Now this bit, as I said, goes like that. Now I know you don't have the tail of the flute on yet, but you can tune, technically you can. Just tune to an A using this key, and your thumb, which is behind. As you can tell, it's not really perfect, it's slightly flat. So I'm gonna just push my mouthpiece in a bit more. And perfect. As you guys saw, I put my finger down and up. That means I played the lower octave first and then the higher octave. I know that's complicated. So the tail goes on the end, so this bit. Now please be careful how you position this bit, because many of you I know would put on like that. If you're a non-flautist, you would do that. Do not do that. Please, I'm begging you. This actually goes like this, if I can. Like that. Now I know it looks weird, but trust me, when we play our flutes, we know what we are doing. So for example, sorry, I may have to move my camera. If I played a C major scale, which I will for you guys, so you can see my fingering, my fingers moving about here on the keys. I will play you maybe not a C major scale, but maybe an A. Something, I will play something. I'll play D. As you can see, for C sharp, we use only our right hand pinky on this key here, where you twist and you line it up to the middle of this key. Be careful when putting this flute together, and yeah. Now, I will show you what this black thing is for that I showed you before. As I mentioned earlier by mistake, I wasn't aware that I said it already. It is a stand. So with this, as you flutes would know, and this is a very typical flute stand, clarinets, saxophones, and every single woodwind and some percussion, but I meant brass instruments, you can get stands for your instruments. Strings, if you can get stands for string instruments, please let me know. There's an orchestra here in Croatia that I may be playing both violin and viola. So if there are any stands for viola or violin or vice versa, please let me know, because that will be very handy. So here I'll demonstrate. You put the stand. I have my flute here, and at the bottom the mouthpiece goes on the top, as you would expect, and voila. Now I'm going to take this apart. Be careful when taking this apart as well, because it's very easy to drop. I swear to God, I've been spending too much time here. This goes back in this side bit. I've cleaned my flute already before this video, so I will show you how to clean a woodwind instrument in another video upcoming. This, I will show you how to use this as well. I am sorry that this video took a long time to make. So yeah, caution, if there are any like small children, maybe 10 years old below, do not leave any like small pieces like this near them. And I know 10 years olds, they won't, I don't know, but like some small children would think this is lip balm. Okay, do not give it to them. It is not lip balm. You use it for your instrument. Keep this out of reach. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but you know, you gotta take precautions when with children. So, and also I've had experience with my 5-year-old niece. She's been taking my cork grease for my piccolo, and she's been using it, pretending it's glue. And yeah, it's not really nice to see. So please be careful with that. Like any type of grease for your instrument, rosin as well, strings. Please be careful. Thank you for watching.